What's cracking? How is everyone doing? What is up? How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? Uh, hit the like button while you come in here, man. Please. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for supporting the channel, for coming through here during the daytime, man. How's everybody doing, man? How is everybody doing? How is everybody doing, man? Uh, shout out to Gaucho Merlot. Shout out to MC K Savage, Steve Grady, Family Business. Salute to everyone out there, man. Um, we had a great show, midday show for you guys, man. Midday show. It's a lot going on out here. Had to get the haircut. Had to come out and look like a pedophile. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing like getting your hair cut. I asked him to cut my beard off, and I end up looking like a damn pedophile, man. End up looking like a damn pedophile. I know I do. You don't have to tell me. You don't have to lie. You don't have to lie. You don't have to lie to me. I know I look like a damn pedophile. I'm thinking it's gonna help me not have to go back to the barber so much. And I'm looking like a goddamn pedophile, man. Jeez. Hey. Shout out to my man Alexander Byrne, man, coming through. He says, trick question, huh? In which country was having a blackface once a capital offense? I'm gonna say England. I'll say England. I'll take England for 100, Alex. I'll take I'll take England for 100. I'll take England for 100, man. Shout out to IU McCoy. He said, shout out to Aqua Today Stream. Shout out, man. IU McCoy in the building. Yeah, man. Salute, man. We in here, man. We in here. We in here. Let's see. Oh, man.
Of stuff that she was unaware about completely.
That's what she told detectives who didn't believe her. They say she and her boyfriend, Isaiah Chance, acted as lookouts the night of the...
What's up, Truth Team? It's your girl, Mickey Truth, SC's #1 urban blogger and the queen of paperwork. So, listen, we have been waiting for the Alicia Andrews trial to begin for the murder of Julio Fulio. Yesterday, jury selection was underway. Although they did not stream it, they definitely gave us a breakdown on the local news. So, we're going to react to that and get into what should we expect when the trial actually begins. Let's get into it.
We had Mickey Truth.
Who is this? You got Mickey Truth kicked out.
Shout out Mickey.
Let's get one thing clear. This your girl, Mickey Truth.
Trial in Tampa now underway today. Alicia Andrews is accused of helping stalk and track the rapper last year in what authorities called an ambush-style shooting. Jury selection in her case began this morning, and Fox 13's Aaron Mesmer has been covering this for us. Joins us now live in our newsroom. Hi there, Aaron. I know you sat down with Andrews' attorneys prior to the trial here. What did they tell you?
Mark, they say Andrews has been honest with investigators all along. She admits she was with the group of suspects, but her attorneys say she had no part in the murder and was just in the wrong...
So she's snitching. Basically, she's snitching and minimizing her role in the murder when she was actually the one who tracked the rapper to the hotel. And she was the one that tracked him from hotel to hotel and gave the dudes the drop. I think this girl is still going to do 50 years.
Wrong place at the wrong time.
Today, we're going to be picking a jury in a criminal case.
Alicia Andrews is the first of 5 suspects.
Look at her, man. Look at her, man. Oh, my God. Yo. She a looker, man. She a nice little fucking red bone, man. That's what they call her, a red bones, man. She a red bone, man. She had the pick of the litter her whole life. She was walking through Blackistan on Easy Street. And listen, man, I'm not begrudging her. And I'm not saying that like her life was easy, but what I'm saying is men want women and women want men. And she the top woman in Blackistan. Press 1. This is the top woman in Blackistan. This is the top as far as looks. As far as looks, if you go by what black people judge looks on, this is the top woman in Blackistan. Press 1. And I'm not saying what you think or what I think. This is nothing to do with what we individually think. I'm talking about by what Blackistan puts out there, and by if you lived in Blackistan. This is number one. She said she a Philly 10. That's a Philly 50. She's a Philly 50. Done got herself wrapped up in a homicide. She done got herself wrapped up in a homicide. And 3 other people were shot in that incident too. She done got herself wrapped up in this homicide. She could have been some NBA player's wife. It ain't a nigga in the NBA wouldn't have married this bitch. She could have been some NBA player's wife. She could have been a goddamn black businessman's wife, a black preacher's wife, a black anything successful's wife. And that's if she just didn't want to work. If she wanted to be OnlyFans model, this bitch could have made $1 million on OnlyFans. She could have been a rap video vixen. They'd have put her in every fucking music video. And this bitch sitting up here in court, tangled up in this murder. They're being a real murder, like a murder.
Suspects to go to trial, who are all charged in connection with the murder of Charles Jones, a Jacksonville rapper known as Julio Fulio.
Charles Jones was shot and killed while he was seated in his car.
The judge briefed potential jurors on the basic facts of the case. Jones was in Tampa to celebrate his birthday last year. Security video shows a group of shooters opening fire on Jones's car outside a hotel near USF. Rashad Murphy, Isaiah Chance, Sean Gathright, and Andrews are accused of making the trip from Jacksonville to Tampa to kill Jones in what investigators described as an ongoing gang war.
That perception is not reality.
Andrews' attorneys recently sat down with Fox 13 to explain why they believe she's innocent.
She was here for a trip with her boyfriend. No, that's it, and that's all.
Hey, man, they are so cooked. They are so cooked. She was here for a trip with her boyfriend, and she just happened to be going everywhere the other rapper whose enemies, mortal enemies with her boyfriend, she just happened to be in every party he was at that night. Because they moved around. They jumped from party to party. She just happened to be at every single party her boyfriend's mortal enemy was at that night while they were in Jacksonville for a trip. Or Tampa, while they were in Tampa for a trip. You know what this reminds me of? Real talk. This reminds me of a meme, man. This reminds me of a meme, man. And make sure you hit the like button, man. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. Thank you for joining today. This reminds me of a meme, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. Where is that damn meme? Shh. Well, anyway, the meme where it say black women commit more murder than white men.
And found herself caught up in a mix of stuff that she was unaware about completely.
That's what she told detectives who didn't believe her. They say she and her boyfriend, Isaiah Chance, acted as lookouts the night of the murder.
But this nigga, he trying to act tough. Like, yeah, man. See, he know he cooked. Like, he on camera firing a gun. He gotta do all this so niggas in the joint won't. So he doing this for the niggas in the joint. So he could be like, yeah, I ain't scared. I never been scared. I ain't scared of nothing, man. He probably gonna be smiling throughout the court case, and he gonna flip the judge a bird because he cooked. He gonna get 1,000 years. All he can do is show the niggas in the joint that how much how bold and how much he don't give a fuck about nothing by acting, cavalier and casual about it in court.
Murder. The defense says Andrews had no idea what was about to happen.
Right, this is a case where the state tries to put her in a box and say that she is the girlfriend of one of the individuals involved and that she would do anything that this guy tells her to do because she's so in love with him.
They just leaped to the conclusion, since he was there, she must know. And, it's just a faulty kind of logic.
All 5 suspects are charged with first-degree murder, but Andrews is the only.
Here's the thing, though. Are they going to snitch on her? Are they just going to sit back and let her snitch and lie? Or are they going to snitch on her? Because snitching on a girl is different than snitching on a dude in the streets. I'm telling you. In the streets, snitching on a girl is different. It's not the same. You don't get the same repercussions. You don't get the same smut on your name. You don't get the same bad bone snitching on a girl as you would snitching on a dude. Press 1. If you know, you know. If you snitch on a girl, that's kind of like snitching on a white person. Like, you don't get no smut on your name in the street for snitching on a girl. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the same as snitching on as they would say, a nigga. So are they going to snitch on her? He said that half glider side of her should have told her not to mess with her. She, that half glider side, that's probably why she was trying to be down. That may have been why she was trying to be down. You know what I'm saying? She want to prove, she black. I'm black. I'm real black. She probably fight. She probably be fighting girls and all types of stuff and be in the midst of all type of bullshit, trying to be down with niggas. Boy, oh boy. And when you young like that, man, you don't know no better. You don't know that niggas is the last thing you want to be down with. You'd rather go hang out with a pack of macaques, a pack of goddamn orangutans. At least the orangutans won't kill you.
Only one not facing the death penalty. Her lawyers say she's been honest from day one, and they think jurors will believe her.
So she has no problem telling them everything that she knows, and she did, and believing that truth will, proverbially set her free.
And the judge told jurors this trial could last up to 2 weeks, Mark.
All right, so yeah, they cook. She's cooked. She can forget about it.
Okay. All right. So that's good. I'm going to go ahead and excuse Mr. Jimenez at this time. So we still have one alternate left.
And Judge, there is one other thing. Some of the witnesses that are going to be testifying, which includes victims and eyewitnesses to the case, they do have concern about their image being broadcast, concerns for their safety, and would ask that their face not be shown.
Well, you need to tell me who they are when they're about ready to testify. Okay?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. All right. Let's bring Mr. Jimenez in.
Mr. one juror, but he's running into traffic. We need 15 more minutes.
That's fine.
That ain't a good look, but I mean, it don't matter. It don't matter. It really don't matter, man.
Judge, I'm also hearing it was Fox 13 this morning when they were reporting about opening statements. I think they reran an interview with Mr. Malcolm and Mr. McClimate talking about the evidence.
Okay.
What is it?
It was Fox 13 this morning, aired your interview. And I just have concerns that the jurors overheard any of it, and I just would inquire. Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah, I mean, the smiling, the laughing is off-putting, is distasteful, but this is not court. This is jury selection. So it's only like it's distasteful because it's such a serious thing. It doesn't win her any fans with the court of public opinion. But we've seen so many niggas do that. We've seen men do that. Like, niggas do that all the time. Niggas laugh, blow kisses at the family of the person they killed, ice grill the family of the person they killed. We've seen that so many times. Laugh during victim impact statements. Yeah, niggas be laughing during the victim impact statements. We seen that shit. But with a woman, it's a little different because it's like we judging her a little harsher. She ain't nothing but a hood booger too. She ain't nothing but a dumbass hood booger. Look who she was hanging around, a bunch of killers, a bunch of hardcore killers.
Malcolm and Mr. McClymond.
You know what I'm saying? She was hanging around a bunch of hardcore killers. That's all facing the death penalty. She the only one not facing the death penalty. So we looking at that pretty face and we forgetting she's a fucking savage too. Press 1. She is savage too. She is savage too. She a whole savage too.
Two women hit in the middle of the road, and right now the search is on for the driver. Your news at noon starts right now. Houston police are looking for a hit-and-run driver after two women were killed fighting in the street.
Oh shit, you see them? They're right here on the ground, like on top of each other. Like the one is one mountain the other. And somebody just came by and fucking ran right over him. That's crazy. If you look really closely, they're right here fighting on the ground. Two bitches. Wow. Hit the like button, support the channel. Hit the PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat, support the channel. We are in the building. I think I finally figured out why people can't view the live stream on the website. I'm fixing that. It's being debugged right now. Soon enough, we'll be able to go to the live stream and watch everything at the live stream, man. One thing, though, I have gotten a lot of bugs. I have gotten the other things fixed. A lot of things needed to be fixed. But I would have never known if I didn't publish it online. If I didn't publish the website online, I would have never figured out all these problems I had. So yeah, you have that. But yeah, support the channel, guys. Daytime stream for the daytime crowd that can't stay up too late. Let me hit the like. Let me put the link up, man. It's for if you want to come up, man. If you want to join me on the panel, man, you can join me on the panel, man. The link is in the description box, man. I mean, link is in the not description, but link is in the chat. We're gonna put the link in the description box too. Salute to everybody out there, everybody in the building, man. Appreciate all you people coming by. So let's see.
Two women hit in the middle of the road, and right now the search is on for the driver. Your news at noon starts right now. Houston police are looking for a hit-and-run driver after two women were killed fighting in the street. You're taking a look at the video of the argument. We paused the video before the women were hit. It happened in Houston's Sunnyside community earlier this morning. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ron Trevino. Igochi Iloka has more on this tragedy and spoke exclusively to one woman who says she's a friend of one of the victims.
Latonia Rome told me about the fight that spilled onto this street off of Cullen Boulevard and how one of the women involved was her best friend.
And the car just ran over and dang, she dead. And I was like, oh, shoot.
God. Holy shit. Holy shit. Man, why they do? Is this a skit, man? This is a skit, man. I can't believe. I'm usually good at that. I usually know when something's a skit. I usually sniff out a skit quick. This time I've been had, man. I've been had this time, man. I've been had this time, yo. I've been had this time, man. This is a skit, y'all. Let me go ahead and let me go ahead and do something else, man. Let me do another video because this is a skit. This is a skit, y'all. I'm gonna do another video, man. This is a skit, y'all. This is a skit. This ain't real, man. This is a skit, yo. Let me what's going on, man? What's cracking?
Did you? I know you guessed England, but do you know why?
No, why?
There's something called the Bloody Code. Well, that's a retrospective name. In the 17th century, the ruling class, as the left would say, got a bit nervous about lots of crime, so they brought in really draconian penalties. And one was that if you were in forest poaching, you blacked your face. That was a capital offence.
Oh wow! So it had nothing to do with blacks. That's crazy.
No. Also, theft was once capital.
Yeah.
Over a certain amount, and this is where you got pious perjury came from. The jury would a guy would be put on trial, and the jury would find him guilty of a lesser amount, so he wasn't hanged. Pious perjury. Yeah, that's white privilege for you.
Wow.
That's the privilege of white working class had throughout history.
Wow. Shout out to my man Mike Amin, man. He says, salute, greetings from Tampa. Tampa in the building. What's up, Crook County, man? You is this a skit or is this real, man?
Yeah, I just tuned back in. I was last I seen was the old girl on trial for the Fulio murder.
All right, well, let me start this from the beginning, man.
2 women hit in the middle of the road, and right now the search is on for the driver. Your news at noon starts right now. Houston police are looking for a hit-and-run driver after 2 women were killed fighting in the street. You're taking a look at the video of the argument. We paused the video before the women were hit. It happened in Houston's Sunnyside community earlier this morning. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ron Trevino. Igochi Iloka has more on this tragedy and spoke exclusively to one woman who says she's a friend of one of the victims.
Latonia Rome told me about the fight that spilled onto this street off of Cullen Boulevard and how one of the women involved was her best friend.
And the car just ran over and dang, she dead. And I was like, oh, shoot.
Is this a skit, man? Or is this real news?
Oh, that's the real deal, man. That's some low IQ shit right here, man. This bitch couldn't articulate brushing her teeth in the morning. And I just put the brush in my mouth. It stung. That's it. This bitch so dumb.
This is real, y'all, man. I don't know. I don't want to get had, man. I don't want to get bamboozled, man. This is real. This is like a skit, man. This is straight up, yo. This is straight up crazy. The bitch is fighting in the street, brawling in the middle of the street like cats and dogs. A car just comes and just blow. I mean, that car didn't even break. That car literally.
You see how dark it was? He think he gonna see them big back baboon bitches in the middle of the street rolling around and shit. And then the best part about it is all he had to do was pull over. And his ass would have went to the station for a couple minutes and they would have been like, all right, bro, you good to go. But now did he take off?
But think about it. These are their peoples. These girls, I think these are the cars that the girls, you know what I mean? Like,
oh, so these the people that was fighting. This ain't just like no regular, just they fighting in the street and then somebody run them over. Okay.
Like, look, if you look at this, like, I don't know. It looks like these cars are with the girls. Because if you watch it from the beginning, it appears that those cars are with the girls.
Two women hit in the middle of the road, and right now the search is on for the driver.
Well,
Your news.
I don't know.
Yeah, you got to follow this one up. I think that's a random car, man. But
Yeah,
it could be
a random car. Yeah.
If it's a random car, that motherfucker good as gold, man. Just go home, bro. It's fine. That's a sacrifice.
Road rage.
And the car just ran her over and dang, she dead. And I was like, oh shoot. It can't be. Because I just bought her soda water from the store.
We have surveillance.
Bro, come on, man.
Stop, man. Stop.
Yo, she got at least 3 kids.
Oh yeah, at least. Very least. Yeah, at very least, yeah. She might got a fat ass though. You never know.
Yeah, if she got a fat ass, that cancel out damn near everything in the sun community. Hey, if she got a fat ass, that's a Philly 8, bruh.
Yo, listen, she's a Philly. Yeah, I would like real talk, no bullshit. Like she's a Philly 5. You know what I'm saying? A Philly 5. I'll give
Bro,
her.
if she got a fat ass, she's a 8 in Philly, bruh. Just put a touch of fucking makeup on, get a fucking hair hat, and she got a fat ass. That's a 8, bro. She causing this type of accident in Philly when she walking past.
Go ahead, man. Stop it, man. Please
You shouldn't
stop.
mock. You shouldn't mock.
Stop.
She's only a witness. She's only a witness.
Stop. Ooh, stop it. Oh shit. Oh my God. Stop it, man. Oh my God. Please stop it. Please stop. That man said she causing this type of accident in Philly. Yo, stop it, man. That's insane, man. Yeah. Philly. All my people in Philly, man. I love y'all, man. That's Crook County said that, man. I ain't had nothing to do with that, man. I don't co-sign that, man. I love Philly, man, more than that, man. I did not say that. Shout out to all my niggas in Philly, man. Damn.
Was her best friend.
And the car just ran her over and dang, she dead. And I was like, oh shoot. It can't be. Because I just bought her soda water from the store.
We have surveillance video of that fight. A warning, you may find it difficult to watch. In this clip, you can see one woman approaching another woman in the street and begin swinging. Then the two women start fighting and wrestling in the southbound lanes of Cullen Boulevard, just a few blocks off Reed Road, around 3:35.
Okay, so these cars had nothing to do with it. Okay, so the person who hit them, if I would have just ran some bitches over like that, right? And I see cars around, I'm not stopping.
No,
go ripping me limb from limb.
Hey, anybody in the chat and everybody listening, if you just hit some motherfucking baboons fighting in the middle of the street, and there's a group of fucking chimps on the side. Please drive to your nearest police station
Exactly.
and go inside and tell them, hey, I think I just hit some animals that was in the middle of the street. And they'll let you know, and then you just go straight to the whatever, speak to the text, then they're gonna let you go home. All right. Do
Yeah.
not pull over. It was a story like that in here where a dude knocked a dude off a motorcycle or some shit. And he pulled over and the entire motorcycle gang beat the motherfucking shit out of him and
Remember
like
the one in
killed him.
Philly? Do you remember the one in Philly where the dude was flying down the street and there was a guy, he was turning left on the street and he stopped.
Oh, yeah. And the dude that was like fixing his car ran and
Yeah,
shot him
dude
too.
was fixing his car down the street. But that was his cousin that was in the one car that flipped because the car ended up flipping.
Right.
And he ran down there and just, emptied the clip in that guy's face.
I forgot about that one. That was crazy as
Yeah,
hell.
that was one of the craziest ones. They caught that guy. They caught him a year later. What happened was his family, they all packed up and moved that same day.
Oh yeah, I did remember that. The whole house just was
Yeah.
empty and shit.
Yeah, they moved that. They caught him. I think in North Carolina a year later. But yeah, but it just goes to show you, like, niggas don't think. So it's like, it's not even the fact that just that you harmed their loved one, and of course there's gonna be some emotion about that. It's the fact that they'll just, they don't care about life. Like, they'll just kill you. Like, I think that people forget that part about niggas a lot of times when they dealing with niggas. And that's why I reiterate over again. Like, niggas will just kill you. Like, it's it. Like, that guy just walked up and emptied the clip in that guy's face and then ran down the street to help his cousin out of the car. But he had to stop first and empty the clip in the guy's face. And the guy didn't do anything wrong. The guy just was turning onto the street. His cousin was going 100 miles per hour down a residential street and clipped him, flipped.
Hey, it did. Check this out. The cousin was okay.
Nothing wrong with it. Not a scratch on him. He just flipped. He flipped. The car flipped. The car flipped. I mean, he had to go to the hospital and shit, but for a car flip, he wasn't fucked up for a car to be flipped. And it's like, but yeah. Stopped, emptied the clip, and emptied the whole clip in his face. Then ran down the street. You all right, cuz? You all right?
Hey, y'all, we gotta move, man.
Yeah, you can't. People like that, man. People who think like that, there's no way you can stop. And hit a little girl. I remember I was sleeping. I wasn't dating this girl, but we would have casual sex every now and then, right? And she had a daughter. And her daughter got hit. It was a big story. The mayor was out there. The mayor came out there to the spot and gave a speech and shit. But them niggas didn't stop. Them niggas mowed her daughter down and didn't stop. And her daughter used to bring her daughter to my house and shit, right? So when that happened, I was like, damn, I was fucked up. I was like, damn, that's fucked up, right? I was sad as shit. But then I was like, the block where she live on, if them niggas would have stopped, would it have been wise for them to stop? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? It's just Pakistan a mess, man. Fucking mess, dog. It's a mess, man. Salute the hot black Desato, man. He says, hey, I love the website. Can you set up something so that people who register as members can change their display name? It seems to automatically use the email right at the moment. Jeez. All right, I gotta work down that one, man. I gotta work on that one, man. Yeah, no problem, man. I want to do that, man. I want to fix that, man. I definitely don't want that to be the case, man. I definitely don't want that to be the case. Jesus. Definitely don't want that to be the case. Let's see. Yeah, I'll work on that. All this stuff that I wish I would have known. There's no way I could have known unless I had made the website live.
We have surveillance video of that fight. A warning, you may find it difficult to watch. In this clip, you can see one woman approaching another woman in the street and begin swinging. Then the two women start fighting and wrestling in the southbound lanes of Cullen Boulevard, just a few blocks off Reed Road, around 3:35 a.m. this morning. Shortly after that, you see headlights shining on both women in the middle of the road. This is where we freeze the video because what happens next is devastating. Houston police say a driver in a red sedan strikes the two women and runs over them.
How can you just not see someone in the street and just
How can you just not see two just fighting in the street? Well,
Hey, first off, it's 3:45 in the morning.
I'm telling you, man.
That motherfucker was driving that fast. Y'all fighting in the middle of the street at 3:45 in the morning. I'm pretty sure his ass was drunk. All y'all ass was drunk. Y'all terrible fucking mothers. Because I know y'all kids at the crib sleep somewhere.
Yeah, 3:45 in the morning, and you
This
just bought her a soda water from the store, so you was out there too somewhere.
Oh my God, bro. These people are terrible.
There's the remains of that woman, Kayla Scott, just been found. Woman in Philadelphia. Kayla Scott, is it, you know?
Yeah. We did that.
Yeah.
Just found her remains.
She was
She was fucking with that dude
19 minutes ago.
He was stalking her.
No, they said that they knew each other.
Yeah. But they're trying to clean it up. They trying to, because I noticed that they never. She left the job. She was at work. He came up there and she left off work and went with him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She was that beautiful fucking Penn State graduate.
Fuck the state, Penn. Fuck holes at Penn State.
Bro, that's a beautiful young lady, dog. That's an all-American Sun woman, G, and she was fucking with that crazy ass dude.
That nigga was ugly, but he had money. He had a lot of money because he had just got a charge. His bail was 20,000 cash. His bond will get out with 20,000 cash at the previous.
Oh, so what was he, like a rapper or some shit?
No, he's a rapper and a drug dealer.
But she probably just saying like he probably just like bought her some shit and was showing her money.
Or shit, she knew everything.
Oh my God,
because you got to think about it like this. Come on, man, let's cut the bullshit. Like, she from Philly too. She might be green, but she ain't that green.
Damn, she went from Miss Philadelphia to that big nostril. That big nostril ass nigga put her ass in the back of an abandoned elementary school, G.
Yeah.
They're just having a press release now.
Let me finish this, and I'm gonna go to that. Let me finish this. This right here is just crazy, man.
Is devastating. Houston police say a driver in a red sedan strikes the two women and runs over them.
How can you just not see someone in the street and just completely just hit them, just keep on going?
Both women sadly died on site. Here's a different camera angle of the red sedan driving off after the double hit and run deadly incident. Anyone with information on this wanted driver and vehicle is encouraged to call HPD's hit and run unit at the number you see on your screen right now.
Hey, Hot Black, if you're still out there, man, can you tell me if you can see the video on the website? If you can watch this live stream on the website? Because ever since the first night where it was live, I've been trying to, I don't know what I did. I did something. I'm trying to figure it out now. Anybody, if you can tell me if you can watch this stream on the website, ocnationnews.com. Because I'm the admin. I can see everything. So I can't tell if the regular viewers can see it because I have access to everything.
Yo, you know this like this person still gonna get off on this though, even though they took off.
They should.
Yeah, I mean,
He should be able to say he should have been like, "Yo, I was scared to stop," but then they're gonna be like, "Well, why didn't you come to the police later on?"
nah,
And
not even that. I wouldn't even say that. Be like, shit, I thought I hit like a fucking animal or some shit. I didn't know what the fuck that was. Everybody stopped when they accidentally hit a fucking deer or some shit. No. Do they go to the police station? No. Motherfucker, I didn't know.
What's your website called, Ek?
OckNationNews.com.
I'll never guess. Let's have a look at it.
It doesn't work. Oh shit. What the fuck? Anyway, man. I ain't worried about it, man, right now. It is what it is. I'm working on it. And that's all that matters, man. Jeez. But yeah, let me do Kate. Kate, what's the girl? Kate Scott. Kate Scott.
Yeah, I had saw one like yesterday. They kind of like slipped up and kind of told half the truth and shit, saying that like they knew each other and that she had left work early and got in the car with him. And I was just like, damn.
Yeah, she was. I mean, don't get me
And
wrong.
one of the sisters, did you hear like the friend that went to Penn State? Did you hear how she kind of told the truth?
Yeah. I saw that earlier too.
So they throwing it out there.
Yeah, you can't really stop your kids from doing this shit, man. I'm telling
Family,
you,
friends, and community members.
I've been the guy on the, what I mean, I've seen my homeboys have been the guy that they ain't supposed to be messing with, and they love that, man. There's a thrill. You know what I mean? It's like being bad. You know what I'm saying? It's like being a badass. It's like girls get pregnant and shit to just be bad and shit, do shit like that.
Did you code this? Did you code it yourself? The site.
Did I? Yeah, I made that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very good, very impressive.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Mine,
man.
I just use basic HTML, but this is all singing and dancing.
Yeah, thank you, man. I'm just trying to do the best that I can, man. I don't know what the fuck going on. It's just some certain shit, certain bugs, or certain like features that they not working properly. So I'm just trying to fix all that stuff. That's all, man.
There's online tools you can use that find broken links.
Oh, I got the best. They working on it, man. It's just this is a huge task. I'm trying to make like my own like YouTube and shit.
Community members once again held a vigil to remember Kata Scott last night. The property of the old Ada H. Lewis Middle School has been the gathering place where a makeshift memorial continues to grow and where Kata Scott's remains were found. The neighborhood has growing concerns about the vacant building, saying it is an eyesore and is now associated with a tragic crime. Action News reporter Catherine Scott is live at the school in East Mount Airy, where nearby residents want the school district to finally do something about this, Catherine.
That's right, Matt. The school's been closed for more than a decade, and there are calls to make the site more secure. You can see this morning that a memorial still sits right outside the school for Kata Scott. Councilmember Cindy Bass wrote a letter to the school district that the risks posed by this site are no longer hypothetical, they are real. You could see city crews at the vacant Ada Lewis Middle School yesterday, cleaning and clearing debris. This, one of the school district of Philadelphia's 20 vacant properties. On Saturday, the remains of 23-year-old Kata Scott were recovered in a wooded area behind the school, 2 weeks after she went missing. Last Friday, as the search was still underway in the area around the school, Councilmember Cindy Bass wrote a letter to School District Superintendent Dr. Tony Watlington, urging him to demolish the structure and secure the site to prevent further harm. Bass wrote that the site has become more than an eyesore, but is now associated with criminal activity and tragic violence. Last night, a school district spokesperson said their vacant buildings are regularly inspected with patrol protocols in place. This campus last checked on October 14th, with no evidence of unauthorized activity identified. The search was ongoing at that point, and a detailed tip would lead investigators to Scott in a shallow grave 4 days later. And in a statement from the school district, the spokesperson also said facilities works closely with school safety for routine site checks.
Now at 11, the big story on Action News is the community continuing to grieve the death of Kata Scott. For a second straight night, an emotional vigil was held to remember the 23-year-old. Friends and loved ones released white balloons at the vacant school where Kata Scott's body was found over the weekend.
You know what I would love to see, that I'm surprised we haven't seen, is that footage of her. Like in this day and age, everybody has footage of them talking, of themselves talking, or videos. She's a young girl. She's pretty.
Nah, I saw videos of her talking and stuff.
Okay, can you put that in the back chat if you got it?
Yeah, it's
Well,
all.
what site? Just tell me where you saw that, because
I just saw it. I just saw it like clicking through like videos of her and like these news things. It was a video of her when the Penn State girl was talking. They was like at Penn State walking to like football games and shit.
Because I want to know if she was a bird or if she was like.
No, she was slim. She was slim, and she wasn't a bird. She seemed pretty like a. She was Philly, but she wasn't like inner city Philly. Like she was suburban Philly.
Okay.
She also has a Facebook page.
Oh, okay.
More on tonight's memorial, plus the latest on the investigation into her death. Brianna.
Rick, we spoke to Kata Scott's friend who says she was beautiful, bubbly, bold, and had such a bright future. And that's how they're remembering her tonight. Take a look at this growing memorial filled with candles that are still burning, bears, balloons, and signs displaying her name.
To see this happen to someone so close to me and not understand why it happened.
She was about to be at her wedding. She got videos of her trying on the dress that she was about to wear for the wedding.
Yeah, I saw that. I just want to see her behaving in her natural environment. You know what I'm saying? But this girl does represent that. This girl does represent her pretty well. This girl does represent pretty good, because it's like if that's your friend, you can't be like too bad. You know what I'm saying? You can't be too much different than her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This girl kind of seems like she's a type of broad that would go to Penn State. You know what I mean? Like, cause like you ain't getting into Penn State if you ain't playing ball. If you don't play ball, listen. I've been to Penn State campus several times. It ain't nothing but Asians up there, dog. People don't know that. All you see on Penn State campus is
Asians and athletic Negroes.
And yeah, you don't even really see them niggas though. They be like at the games and shit, but on the campus, Asians. Few white people, few black people. It's mostly Asians. That's school serious, man. You ain't getting in there just like, you know what I'm saying, being a hood rat and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You got to think though, if she went to a Philadelphia public school, they probably got some programs that get you right into Penn State though.
Not you gotta be junior ROTC or straight A's or math team, or you ain't just getting in Penn State. It ain't like going to like Penn State, the satellite. Like they got like here, they got a Penn State where I'm at. They got a Penn State all over, satellite joints. She in Happy Valley. You ain't getting to Happy Valley if you ain't.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Displaying her name.
To see this happen to someone so close to me and not understand why it happened. It's such a senseless, foolish crime.
Priye Koromode is one of several Philadelphia residents who honored 23.
And then she friends with a Nigerian girl, and them Nigerian girls be serious about their schoolwork. Their parents don't let them, you know what I'm saying, mess around when it comes to schoolwork.
Year-old Kata Scott on Tuesday night. They gathered outside the Ada Lewis Middle School in East Mount Airy. It's not far from where detectives found Scott's remains on Saturday in a shallow grave in a wooded area behind the building.
We are a city that stands on love. We know that Kata was love.
Koromode.
Y'all are not a city that stands on love. Stop it.
It's the city of brotherly love.
No, it's the city of thuggery love.
Brotherly love, bro, not sisterly love. That's why this happened to her, you know?
Jesus Christ. Wow. Wow.
Koromode says she had an instant connection with Scott when they met at Penn State. Koromode even asked Scott to be a bridesmaid and wear this dress in her wedding next month.
She looked so pretty in them, and she was so excited. She took them with her. That was the last time I saw her.
Koromode is heartbroken after learning what Scott went through on October 4th after she went missing.
Everyone was so hopeful that we would find her.
Police arrested 21-year-old Keon King, who's facing several charges, including kidnapping, conspiracy, and arson. Sources say King hasn't been charged with homicide yet because the medical examiner is still determining Scott's cause of death. King faces additional charges from a previous kidnapping case. Investigators also believe at least one accomplice may have been involved.
This is the stuff that I watch on TV and crime shows. She did not deserve this end result.
As loved ones grieve, the community promises to carry on Scott's legacy.
Now we have our own guardian angel. Kata Scott will always be to me and to us the forever Miss Philadelphia.
And fight for justice.
Say her name! Kata Scott!
George Floyd.
To help Scott's family during this extremely difficult time, you can drop off self-care items, food, and gift cards.
She could have done better than that guy. God, what a mug.
He said she could have done better than that guy. You
Seriously.
Yeah, she too dark to have got one of them Penn State Saquon Barkley ass Negroes. So nah, man, that's what when you make it out of Penn State and you ain't motherfucking get drafted yet, and you get back to the mean streets of Philly and you become a Philly 10. This is about it, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, listen. When girls they see these guys, right? We know that every girl, you wanna be with a powerful man. They want to be with a powerful man. They want to be with somebody who has status. And in her community, if that's where she's from, even though that's where her body was found, but I'm sure she's from, Philly is Philly, right? So these are the guys with the status and the power. And a woman can't override her natural default settings. You know what I mean? Her hardware says be attracted to powerful men with high status. And if in that community, what gives you power and high status is being a fucking degenerate fucking street nigga.
Yeah,
hey, man.
It's hypergamy, but couldn't you find a doctor or something? Well,
if he didn't find him at Penn State, she wasn't going to find him in Philly. She just went to Penn State for 4 years. She didn't find a doctor there.
Who's she going to marry? Who's she going to marry?
Listen.
Who's she going to marry?
I just listen, man. All I'm saying is RIP to her, man. RIP to her, man. She what can you do, man?
Yeah, I mean, who's she gonna marry? Not him, obviously.
What does it mean? I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying when you say who she's gonna marry.
Was that her wedding dress?
A night shift.
Huh?
Was that
No, she was in her Nigerian friend, the one with the big ass lips.
Yeah.
She was getting married, and that was the dress. Nigerians, they wear shit like that, them garments.
Yeah.
I know all about Nigeria.
Yeah, she's gonna be the bridesmaid.
Nightmare.
My name is Kata.
Kata Scott clocked in at her assisted living job in Philly, but she left early.
Been hard and difficult just to sleep or
Yo, you know who she looked like?
This man arrested for
She looked just like Dana Evans.
Hold on,
a night shift nightmare.
My name is Kata.
The WNBA player?
Go to the next one. Go to the next one. The next video. The next like still shot over. Watch this.
Kata Scott clocked in at her assisted living job in Philly, but she left early.
No way. She look Dana Evans, man. Come on, man.
She looked just like Dana Evans, but she looked better than Dana Evans. But
okay.
But she looks, bro. Look at Dana Evans. Go to Dana Evans' Instagram and look at her.
I guess I only seen her balling. I never seen her.
Go to her IG. Go to her IG. Look at it.
Okay, I only seen her on the court, man. Jesus Christ, man, you got me looking at Dana Evans. This wasn't on my bingo card, man. No.
Yeah, there's a lot like they're twins, man.
Twins.
Look at
you on her IG? You on her IG?
No, I'm not on her IG. I'm right here, man.
Go to Dana Evans' IG, bro.
Chat, tell me, do this look like that girl, man? That girl, the damn beauty queen, man. That girl.
I can't hear no more.
No, man. Why you playing with Kata like that, man? See, now you being disrespectful, Cook. You already disrespected Philly, the Philadelphia one time. I let that shit slide. Now you disrespecting us. You disrespecting Philly too much now. The fuck?
No, I'm saying go to her IG, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like, that's a team picture. But I'm telling you, when Dana Evans put on like clothes and shit, she looks pretty nice, bro. Like,
oh, God. Let me see. Oh God. Jesus Christ, man. You so disrespectful, man. I swear to God, man.
I'm disrespecting the dead, bro.
You disrespecting Philly, man. And the dead, man.
Bro, Dana Evans is a fucking 9.5 in Philly.
Yeah, but Kata is a 20 in Philly. Okay, I didn't know that. Listen, Dana Evans, I never really saw her outside of basketball.
Look at that. That don't look like her. Go back. That don't look like Kata.
No.
Oh,
no.
okay.
The
I'm tripping.
Face shape, you talking about the shape of the face?
Yeah, it's like she got the same look. Chat. Yes or no?
Chat.
Yeah. Yes, definitely.
You say they look the same?
Facially, hair.
Man, get off of my damn show. Go back to England. The hell you talking about, man? They don't look like... No, they don't look. No, they don't look the same.
Hey, what's going on, Art?
What's up, man? Who's this?
This is Frank from Fort Worth.
What's going on? What's your thoughts, man?
Man, I love this show. Love it.
Thank you.
You muted, bro. You muted.
Do you hear? Do you think that this girl looks like Kata Scott? This basketball player?
No. Not at all. No.
Thank you, man. These people are nuts, man.
I can't hear him. What'd he say?
You can't hear him? He just said no.
Oh. All right, whatever, man. I'll take the L. It's fine.
Look at this girl. This girl is.
I thought that was Dana Evans.
Nightmare.
My name is Kata.
This girl is. Dana Evans don't look like that girl, man. Stop it. Stop it. My man Buster, what's his name? What's your name? Buddy. My man Buddy, he said, man. So Buddy, have you ever have you gone down the chocolate avenue?
Yeah, I had a black girl.
You had a black girl?
Yes. She was fine too. But she got all sweaty, man, and her hair started throwing up. She looked like buckwheat when we were done.
Jesus Christ. Yo, man, stop it, man. So did you know that? Did you know about like that black hair frizzes and shit?
I didn't, not like that, no.
You didn't know that? Okay. You didn't know that was Why you ain't go easy on her, man? You was giving her the business, man. I mean, like, was it like? Cause goddamn, I mean, I could see the roots frizzing up. You said the whole thing frizzed up.
Yeah, I love that bitch too. Mm-hmm. No, especially in the front. You know, like right around the forehead. You know, like
yeah, the roots.
yeah.
So yeah, okay, man.
I love her.
You still love her?
When I think about her, yeah.
How long ago was this?
Oh man, this was about 20 years ago. I'm married now.
Yeah. You,
Yeah.
Why did you let her go? Was it your
I
fault?
went to. I had to go. I had to go away for a little while to the feds.
Oh, you went to the Fed. You was in the the Aryan Nation car.
Fuck no, hell no, man. I'm an umbrito, man.
Oh, you was in the Rito car. Which car
Yeah.
you was in? Which car were you in?
Texas.
Oh, you was in Texas. So you was in the Texas car. You was in the Brito car.
Yeah, it's the same. Like they call them Tejanos.
Okay, so that's what the car you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she couldn't wait for you. They wait for brothers. They ain't wait for them. They don't wait for Britos, man. When they go,
Man, none of these hoes wait. None of them.
Whoa,
None of
man.
them wait.
Holy shit.
I've been watching this show for a while, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say that there is a. I heard y'all talking about them DC, the DC boys, man. Those dudes are different.
Yeah, I'm from DC. Yeah, I know a lot of them dudes. Now, what would you say is like different between them and the other prisoners, inmates? I think you muted.
They don't roll. They don't roll like any of the other blacks in there at all. Like they're complete savages.
So you saying the DC car is worse than the Crip car or the Blood car or the GD car or shit like that?
Yeah, they're not to be fucked with. Yeah, they're not to be fucked with, man. You don't want to stir them up, man. Yeah.
So okay, so what are some of the habits of the DC car, like as far as like what do other?
I've seen them straight up. I saw them get the gangster disciples up off the yard one day over some dope.
Somebody didn't pay their bill or something like that?
No, they was just straight jacking. Like man, I'm telling you, they're savages, man.
So now them being savages like that, right? If you're a DC dude, right, and you ever been around a DC dude that got kicked out of the car?
No, they didn't. They didn't really turn on it. See, that's how they were different, man. They didn't turn on each other, and they stuck together. And if one of them was to go, they would all go.
And this was in the feds in Texas?
Yeah, this was in a maximum security federal prison
in Texas.
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Like if they found out somebody was going to the visiting room and swallowing balloons, they would know who it was. They would try to find out who it was, and they would go in there with the masked up and fall in their cell, man, and straight fucking jack them.
Wow. So now how
like
do you
we were in Texas, and they had all the even the black dudes from Texas had to hide their shit,
So tell me this. Tell me this. if some DC dudes, right, they find out that you in you got some
Yeah, because they was all dolphins too. You know, everybody in prison's a dolphin. You know.
I got yeah, definitely. But what I'm saying is, they find out you swallowed the balloon. How do they get the balloon? Because the balloon gotta go through the course, and then you gotta poop it out. Like
No, they only do that in the movies. They don't poop it out. They come and throw it up.
so they come back and throw it up. Okay, so
Yeah.
now so they beat the shit out of you till you throw it up.
Nah, they don't have to beat the shit out of you. They know who it is. They
So
just
they
pull out the steel.
intimidate you, and make you stick your finger down your throat and cough it up. You muted.
Yeah, yeah. They were constantly looking for the plug. Whoever the mule was, they were. I mean, other black dudes. They never did it to the Mexican, but they had all the other blacks in line, like scared. You know what I mean?
So the Mexicans, did you ever see an issue between the DC car and the Mexican car? Like one of
No,
the Mexicans? No.
nope.
So
I mean, I'll be honest. In Texas, it was mainly Mexicans. Man, Mexicans ran the shit pretty much. But I mean,
so the Mexicans ran it, but the DC black ran the blacks.
yeah.
Did the DC ever get in anything with with any of the white cars?
Man, no, man. No. No, the whites didn't even have a fucking. They couldn't even change the channel, man, on the TV, dude. No.
So
Yeah.
was it okay? So was there any other like race or like Jamaicans or Asians or any other
Yeah,
race?
There was a lot of Jamaicans. The Jamaicans went hard too, but there just wasn't that many of them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there wasn't a lot.
Uh-huh. That's deep, man. That's real deep, man.
The DC dudes are just a different element, man. Like they're just not like the others. Like one of these things is not like the others. It was, you know what I mean? They're just different.
Oh, I'm from DC. I know exactly what you mean, but
They're
it's
all
like,
sun men, but these sun men are not like the rest.
right. No, I got you. It's not no Dominicans, no Puerto Ricans. They just all black African Americans and shit. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but like it's hard to understand when you from somewhere you blinded. It's kind of like you blinded by you ever be nose blind? Like your room, you might got some stinky shoes that smell like all funk,
Yeah,
but you don't know it stink because you just in your room. Then your
yeah,
mom
yeah.
come in and she like, God damn, what the fuck is that?
Exactly. Like like when you go through New Orleans or Baton Rouge, it stinks like shit when you first get there, but after a few days you get used to it.
I heard that the DC car do get along with New Orleans dudes though. I heard they like New Orleans guys. Like New Orleans is that type of like they kind of click up in the feds.
I mean, they get along with everybody just because everybody doesn't want no shit with them. Everybody mainly it's more like everybody gets along with them. You know what I mean?
Right. So, but how do they not have no problems with the Mexicans? That's really what I'm trying to figure out. Like,
I guess there's like a thing of it's like respect.
but shit happens though. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of how much respect you got, things happen.
Yeah.
But nothing ever happens.
Nothing ever happened between the DC blacks and the Mexicans, man. No, they ran parallel. It's like they ran parallel to each other. You know what I mean? They didn't crisscross. You know?
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's deep, man. That's deep. That's very deep, man. Salute to you,
Hey, man,
man.
I've been watching this show for about a year, man. This show is so fucking good, man, that it's unfortunate, though, I can't share it with anybody, man.
What's that? You don't lose no friends, man.
Man, I've been trying to get my wife to share it at the post office where she works, man. And
Yeah, man. Nah, I feel you. I feel you. Nah, I definitely feel you on that one. Yeah,
yeah, because I mean, I'm in Fort Worth, man. This shit is becoming a juggernaut of a jungle. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, Fort Worth.
This advice, the shit you're spitting, the shit that this show is about is could be life saving. You know?
Yeah, nah, we do Fort Worth a lot, man.
Living job in Philly, but she left.
Especially
yeah,
hold on, let me see. Yeah.
Blackistan goes hard over here, man.
Oh yeah, no. Listen. We this year Fox 4. Yeah, we've been over there, man. We've been doing this shit, man. Fort Worth is definitely Sunman territory, man.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. Y'all have a great one, man. This is a great show, man. Y'all have a good one.
Yeah, man. Come back up anytime, man.
All right. Peace.
Peace. Yeah, man. Let's see. Nah, they got a lot of mother of 5 shot dead.
A manhunt is underway for the man accused of murdering a mother inside her home. Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes.
And I'm Steve Eager. It's 9 o'clock. Police say Christopher Witt and the victim, Keisha Hilliard, have been in a long-term relationship. Police responded to the home on.
Now, Alexander Burns, you think she could have done any better than this guy? You think she could have did better than this guy, Alexander Burns? You muted. This is how it is, man. These black women, man, they want the dudes that have status in their community. They want the dudes that have power in their community.
Is that a tattoo or a birthmark?
That's a tattoo, man.
Oh, that's definitely good about. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, it is what it is, man.
Have you got any tattoos?
Sisters, man, I try to, with sisters.
Have you got any tattoos?
Huh?
Have you got any tattoos?
No, I don't have no tattoos, not one.
That's I regret not doing a lot of things, but when I was younger, I was tempted and I never did. I'm glad I never did. The tattoo says something about you.
I did carve hate into my left arm with a razor blade when I was 15.
Yeah, well, that's kid stuff, isn't it?
But it's healed. Like, it's all you can see right now is the A. I'm gonna ask you. I gotta put some lotion on. All you can see is the T and the part of the A.
The tattoos, facial tattoos, yuck. I mean, I won't associate with anyone who has a facial tattoo. It says something about mentality.
Yeah, definitely.
Stay away from people like that.
Yeah. You definitely, people with face tattoos, they didn't see themselves having a bright future in anything outside of like streets or rap or some shit like that, or rock and roll or something.
Sunday, apparently after the suspect's family grew suspicious. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager spoke to the Hilliards, then the family tonight. Peyton.
Steve, Hilliard's loved ones tell me this all started with a welfare check Sunday afternoon by the suspect's family. Christopher Witt's family members then called Mesquite police after Witt dropped off his newborn and his 3-year-old unexpectedly without any supplies. Christopher Witt is still on the run tonight. Halloween decorations are still up outside a Mesquite home that now sits empty. It's where investigators say 42-year-old Keisha Hilliard was shot and killed. Hilliard, a businesswoman, a loving friend, and a dedicated mother.
Well, she got University of Phoenix. She got her degree from University of Phoenix. I'm not too familiar with that. I know that's an online school, right? Is anybody is the University of Phoenix degree um is it what's the word can I say? Is it respected? Because I've seen the University of Phoenix online for a long time, man. I've never looked into it or anything like that. But is it respected, the University of Phoenix degree? Make sure you hit the like button, support the channel, PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat. Really need you guys to support the channel. Take the challenge. Daytime stream for the daytime folks that can't stay up too late. Well, I am coming back tonight for the regular crowd. For the regular crowd, but this is for the daytime folks, man. Again, he says accredited. Yeah, she looked like a nice person, man. Yeah.
To 5 children.
5 children.
She was like the best mother ever. She always put her kids.
Kiabre. Is this the sister? Oh, this is the daughter. So this is her daughter, Kiabre.
Friend and a dedicated mother to 5 children.
She was like the best mother ever. She always put her kids first.
Kiabre Spain is the oldest. Spain says she talked to her mom Sunday morning.
And it just went to hell from there.
By early evening, ring video from a neighbor shows an officer on Hilliard's front lawn. Mesquite police say they responded to a welfare check off Avis Circle just after 4:15 p.m. on Sunday. Once officers made entry, they found Hilliard with a fatal gunshot wound. The investigation went late into the evening, eventually pointing detectives to 42-year-old Christopher Witt. Witt and Hilliard were in a relationship and just had a baby together 6 months ago.
Damn, she just dropped the baby. So she got this. This is her daughter right here. This girl look like she what? This girl look like she 25, 30 years old.
Oh my God, tattoos. No.
Yeah, this girl might be 28. This girl look like she about 28 years old. She got a lot of moles around her eyes though. She might be 35, or she look like she might be 35. Yeah, this girl about 35 years old. And she got a baby. She look like she got a 35-year-old and a baby. That's crazy. Yeah, she got a 35-year-old and a baby by this nigga. That nigga just he look like DJ Quick, man. Press 1. That nigga look like DJ Quick. Damn. He said they pick up Wicked. What's going on, man? What's cracking? Damn. Shout out.
Yo, man. Salute from the trenches.
What's good?
Another day in paradise, you know? The rack.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This girl right here, man. She got a 35-year-old and a baby by this dude. Ain't that something? That's crazy.
With a fatal gunshot wound. The investigation went late into the evening, eventually pointing detectives to 42-year-old Christopher Witt. Witt and Hilliard were in a relationship and just had a baby together 6 months ago. Family members tell us the newborn and Witt's 3-year-old were home when the shooting happened. Both children are safe with family.
One day he gonna ask, where's my mama? Where's my dad?
Where Witt is An important question Mesquite Police and the U.S. Marshals are still working on.
I wish I knew.
The family left confused, saying they never saw Witt be aggressive. But they do have a message for him tonight.
Just turn yourself in, man. Come face justice, because it's either that they're going to find you or...
Damn. That's her brother?
A manhunt is...
So this is her brother. It says victim's brother. So this is her brother. This is the...
So, is that her brother or her brother?
No, this is her brother.
I wish I knew.
The family left confused, saying they never saw Witt be aggressive. But they do have a message for him tonight.
Just turn yourself in, man. Come face justice, because it's either that they're going to find you or...
And Mesquite Police, they are asking for anyone with any information on Witt's whereabouts to contact them, Mesquite Police, or also the U.S. Marshals. They have been called in. Stephen, Heather, back to you.
All right, Peyton Yeager reporting. Peyton, thanks.
Damn.
Just another day in America, man. Another sister, another person violently victimized by a gang.
Yeah. Straight up.
What's new?
Straight up. Straight up.
The Forest City Council agreed to rename a stretch of White Settlement Road tonight. The section of road will now be known as West Side Drive.
So it was a plan put forward by a developer, and many criticized the change during tonight's City Council meeting. Fox 4's Vanya Castillo in studio with more. Vanya.
Yeah, well, those who spoke at the meeting say the changing of the name of the 1 mile stretch of road would cost their businesses and take away from the city's history. Now, the City Council ultimately decided to move forward with the change.
If one is offended by the word white, get over it or move.
The decision eliciting such a reaction? The possibility of changing a small portion of a historic thoroughfare in Fort Worth. We're talking about White Settlement Road.
White Settlement Road.
Yo, think about it. Niggas could get mad about this and raise hell about this, but you can't say shit about the constant crime, drive-bys, mass shootings.
How long has that been there before they get offended?
They probably always been offended. Oh, but here's the thing. Because it goes by like, fits and starts, right? Like, so like Trayvon happened. They probably like, hey man, we need to change it. Then die down. Then George Floyd happened. Yeah, we need to change it. It's just like probably now Trump. So it's like, oh man, we need to change it. Like,
right. I mean, look, listen. Last week, a 2-year-old black kid was murdered, right? And the silence was deafening.
What about those mass shootings at all them high school football games? Remember that 2 weeks ago? Them homecomings?
Yeah.
Like 5 black homecomings got shot up. Like 15 people were murdered and 30
right. The best we get from those is, man, we gotta put the guns down, y'all.
Do better. We gotta do better.
We gotta do better, y'all.
Back in the 60s when they brought in the so-called race relations.
Like you dumb son. Pretend Donald Trump did the mass shooting.
Back in the 1960s when they brought in the so-called race relations act. The bloke, I think it was in Leicester. It was called White, and he had a business called a restaurant called White's Eat In, and somebody took objection to that.
Can you imagine the amazing speech we'd get from Blackistan if they pretended Donald Trump did the mass shootings?
Jesus Christ!
They will make Dr. King's speech look like shit.
Jesus Christ! Somebody said Charlie Kirk Parkway. Oh, that's coming. Trust me, Charlie Kirk Parkway is coming, and it's gonna be problems, Jack.
On a similar subject, you know that George Floyd, the family, got a $30 million settlement.
Yeah.
Why was that so quick, do you think?
Because of the time. Shit,
where did the money go?
They probably blew it. It's been 6 years.
No, it's all money laundering.
Nah,
For money
nah,
laundering.
they settled with them people because they had to settle. They had to quiet the mob.
Yeah,
It
but not
was
for 30 million.
they had to.
Not
I
for 30
don't
million.
blame them. I don't blame them.
Look, look. I was mad they settled that because I needed some new Gucci loafers. I was ready to go, and then they settled. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
But Trump's
I was
cutting
ready to
up.
burn it down, baby.
Has historical significance, just like our beloved Fort Worth.
About a mile of the road just west of downtown Fort Worth will now be called West Side Drive. The reason for the change is a proposed $1.7 billion retail and residential development called Westside Village. The developer is backed by a Fort Worth billionaire saying they wanted the name changed to reflect the area.
We're excited to.
So he said white settlement mall. Go to White Settlement Mall.
Right. White Power Settlement Mall.
Yeah, Trump is cutting off all this funding now for these NGOs. I think we'll see a lot less
Changed
violence
to reflect the area.
We're excited to replace aging car dealerships and warehouses with a vibrant hub of shops, restaurants, hotels, and offices.
And what some might see as a simple name change of a street, others are seeing as the erasure of Fort Worth's history. The story goes that the name White Settlement dates back to the 1800s when settlers were first identified by local Native Americans.
These names are not mere labels. They are embodiments of our past, reminders of how far we've come, and markers of the complex interactions between our ancestors.
Westside Village says it's not politics, it's business.
We hope that our investment in this area is transformative for the city, but also, of course, for this corridor. And we think renaming this corridor will really help with that transformation.
And while some are focusing on the history, others are worried about the economic impact to their business.
Are the developers that are behind that agreeing to cover the cost to each and every merchant and resident along that mile-long stretch that would be impacted and inconvenienced, to change all business cards, letterhead, envelopes, building signage, all street signage, billboards, websites, vehicle signage, etc., just to accommodate a few?
And the lasting effects this change will have.
Fort Worth small and mid-sized businesses form the backbone of our economy. A name change may seem symbolic, but for us, a distribution with long-term effects on operations and customers and employees.
Westside Village says it hears the concerns of business owners and are willing to work with them.
Yeah, I do want the financial assistance to business owners with this change. That's something that we're working through now.
Well, now exactly how much assistance nearby business owners will be given is still unclear. When questioned by City Council about an exact amount, developers said it was too early to say because discussions had just started. City Council reps did mention helping business owners with small business grants to help offset the cost of the name change.
Okay. Priorities, man. You gotta have them.
Yeah, son's first priority is race. So yeah, that's the first and the last.
Yeah. I mean, look, don't go to Fort Worth Gun Memorial. We already know what that might look like. There's a lot of burritos there though, so who knows, right?
Nah, still sons, but still sons.
What do you think, Alexander? How's it gonna look?
What, the development? Well, it should be, was it gentrification they call it, don't they?
Never mind. I don't know if you caught that, Chief. Disregard.
Yo, let's put it like this: the Fort Worth Gun Memorial is a black settlement.
Right.
All right. It's a black settlement. But they do got like, listen, they got some fucking Mexicans on here. So I will say that, man.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Rosales, Jenny Rosales, and Linda Maria.
Yeah. But who killed them though? That's what I want to know. Now again, all right, I'm an Ag Nation cum laude, right? Odds are higher that an umbrito killed them. However, the sun card is always in play, man. That joking.
I'm telling you, man, a wild
That
card.
wild card.
Yeah, man. Damn, so he smoked her. Man.
Man, she was fine.
39.
She was 39? God damn. Oh, that's a lot of makeup. Yeah.
Black don't crack?
Makeup don't crack.
Right. That war paint?
Yeah, it's a lot of it's a lot of umbritos on here, man. It looked like it's about 50% black, which is very, very, very low number, man.
I mean, there's a lot on how many umbritos? What's like the demographics of it? I know there's a lot of umbritos then.
Yeah, it's just I don't know the exact demographic.
There's a baby here.
Huh?
There's a baby here.
Where, baby? Oh, right here?
Yeah, there.
Winter Houston, Winter Thouston.
1 year old.
Wow.
Shooting outside of a Fort Worth car wash.
There you go. Context clues. Enough said. Didn't we see that one?
Oh,
was that the other one?
No, you talking about the rapper. Yeah, the rapper's daughter right here. Yeah, that got killed at the car wash.
5.
That was the other one.
Yeah, she got killed at a car wash, and these little kids got hit. This girl got killed at a car wash too.
Man, Blackistan is unforgiving.
just car washes. Just the kids that were killed at car washes. You got 3 kids killed at car washes in a year. In one
Man, if I was to go to a car wash in Blackistan, I gotta go in full gear. Like I'm going to Iraq.
Telling you, man.
Shooting at the car wash, yeah.
She got killed.
4 years old.
Yeah, it's sons of fucking Jesus Christ, you fucking.
I mean, our sons, in particular sons, right? Man, they be dying in the most fucked up way, bro. Like the ending, and they be killing in the most fucked up way too, for sure.
Yeah, it's just insane, man. This is one city. This ain't the suburbs. This is just the city proper. One city proper.
Isn't it Fort Worth kind of small too, or something like that? It's not a big city, right? Fort Worth.
Than Dallas. It's Fort Worth. Dallas is the bigger city of the two. Yeah, it's just the small city. It's the little city, the little brother of Dallas. But it's supposed to be the more affluent area. But of course, niggas ruin that. Ultimate Glider says, what's your email? Let me put it in the chat. Yeah, man, that's just sad. That just blew the shit out of me, man. Them little kids, man, just is sitting in the car at the car wash, and some goddamn ape runs up and sprays the whole car. Right. Somebody looked at them, or somebody said something,
or because they're low IQ. You know what? Or put it this way, right? Ag Nation, listen to me closely, man, please. If you're running low on gas, man, you better hold out till you get out of Blackistan. At your own risk.
Yeah, and if you do, make sure you lock your doors while you're pumping your gas, because sliders, man.
Right.
You gotta watch out for sliders.
Right. Alexander, you ever been to America? Alexander, look, let me give you some. Well, let me give you some advice, brother. If and when you come to America, right, and you come across one of these gentlemen, right? You ever seen the Seinfeld episode with the soup Nazi? It's kind of like that.
I haven't been abroad since 2006.
Right. So Alexander, please hear me out. If and when you come across one of these degenerate, wicked, violent, debaucherous some words, make sure that you don't make eye contact.
It's the wicked, violent, debaucherous.
I have to go to America for that. Here.
Ultimate Glider says,
have you seen what's been going on here? There's riots in Ireland at the moment, in Dublin, because a 10-year-old girl was raped by a so-called asylum seeker. Riots.
Yeah. Ultimate Glider, I'm having some. I don't know. I'm going to look into that, man. I don't know what's going on with the with the site, but email me. Definitely email me now, and I'll ask my AI agent
Your
about
your,
that.
your assistant?
Yeah, because I'm working with an AI assistant, man, and it's like they keep doing every time they fix one problem, it feels like it creates another problem. So I'm trying to like, because he says let me create it with proper file extension. Also simplify your live stream page to bypass all assets checks temporarily, so we can identify the exact. So he's working on it. He's working on the live stream, and now I'm gonna tell him to work on that people are trying to sign up for the site, and and has anybody else had a problem signing up for the site? Press 1. If you had a problem signing up, just like when you first log on and it says sign in, and you click and you put your email in there. Because when
Nah,
I
for
did
me it was quick. I did
yeah,
it on day one though, like when you said it, and it was quick.
right. I did a dummy site, and I just put in one of my other emails, and it was just straightforward. It was quick. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if other people are having problems, but I'm working on it. We close. It's very close because this is a big undertaking. Like I actually bit off a lot. I actually, because I could have made a website just some little cheesy stuff. I actually tried to make something really, really nice. So I guess that's why I'm having a lot of problems. But I'm gonna keep plugging away. You know that. Let's see what this guy got to say, man. This is a update on the John. Yeah, there's a son, man. If you didn't know, Wicked, John Hopkins University, one of the top schools in the country. It's his son, man, running around campus, terrorizing
What do you
non-black
mean?
students. Yeah, just
Terrorizing them how though?
like trying to rape him and shit.
Oh, okay, damn.
It's like he doesn't go there. In fact, like he's one of those. He like the dude that typical guy. Typical
Yeah.
trained guy.
Sounds like he made himself at home though.
Yeah, exactly.
One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. Everybody can hear me? Okay. We good to start? Okay. So good afternoon, and thank you for joining us today. I'm Branville Bard. I'm the Vice President for Public Safety and Chief of the Johns Hopkins Police Department. I'm joined by Colonel Hozark of the Baltimore City Police Department to update the community regarding a serious incident that took place on the Homewood campus this weekend. As many of you are aware, we notified our community over the weekend about an attempted rape on campus and the measures we had taken to support the BPD in their investigation and to apprehend the suspect. Today,
Get them little Asian kids. You can tell it's a good school.
That took place on the Homewood campus this weekend. As many of you are aware, we notified our community over the weekend about an attempted rape on campus and the measures we had taken to support the BPD in their investigation and to apprehend the suspect. Today, we're here alongside the BPD to announce an arrest in the crime. The swift response, including the release of an image via our security cameras and a thorough investigation by both the BPD and our police and public safety officers, reflect the strong partnership we share, the value of this collaboration, and the deep commitment to our community and keeping our city safe. I'm going to now turn it over to Colonel Herzog. Colonel.
Good afternoon. As mentioned, we are here to announce the arrest of 31-year-old Raymond Willis Lunn, who is facing charges that include assault and attempted rape. This incident occurred on October 18, 2025, around 8 p.m. in the 3100 block of Wyman Park Drive on the campus of Johns Hopkins University. Lunn
Okay, so they caught the guy. Good.
was taken into custody yesterday evening and is...
That's good. They caught the guy. That was fast, man. That was pretty fast.
Dumb slave catches.
Yeah, man. Oh, okay. Here we go. This guy.
An illegal migrant expected in court today, charged with assault on a federal officer after immigration agents tried to capture him in Los Angeles. Take a look. DOJ says he rammed his car into agents' vehicles when he was boxed in, sending smoke and debris into the air and causing the car to fishtail. An agent then opened fire, wounding the suspect and a U.S. Marshal with a ricocheted bullet. Neither of them seriously hurt. Suspect, known on TikTok as Richard L.A., He regularly follows ICE agents during their operations. Criminal defense attorney Josh Ritter joins me now. Josh, social media bravado against law enforcement has definitely ratcheted up into real-world violence. How can prosecutors use this case to set an example?
Yo, real quick, Ultimate Glider, the link is in the description box. Or maybe I'll go drop it in the chat for you, but hit the link, bro.
Mod, pop, one of the mods, drop the link, man.
He was asking for the link. I'd be curious to see what he got to say.
All right, let me drop it. Hold on.
Wait, so this bad hombre opened fire on the feds?
I don't know, man. Let's seem like it. Let me see. Let's see. Hold on.
Hurt. Suspect known on TikTok as Richard when he was boxed in, sending smoke and debris into the air. Assault on a federal officer after immigration agents tried to capture him in Los Angeles. Take a look. DOJ says he rammed his car into agents' vehicles when he was boxed in, sending smoke and debris into the air and causing the car to fishtail. An agent then opened fire, wounding the suspect and a U.S. Marshal with a ricocheted bullet. Neither of them seriously hurt. Suspect known on TikTok as Richard L.A. He regularly follows ICE agents during their operations. Criminal defense attorney Josh Ritter joins me now. Josh, social media bravado against law enforcement has definitely ratcheted up into real-world violence. How can prosecutors use this case to set an example?
Well, I think they need to charge him with something far more serious. The idea that he's being charged with assault on a federal officer and he's looking at potentially as much as 8 years in federal prison is not enough, in my view. I think there's an argument that he could easily be charged with attempted murder in this case. He weaponized his vehicle. He used his vehicle as a weapon. He could have easily killed someone, killed an innocent bystander. The officers firing off bullets in response to protect themselves could have harmed someone else. Easily someone could have ended up dead here. So I think if they want to set an example, if they want to let others know how seriously they're taking this, then they need to charge him seriously.
This is a guy that obviously stirs the pot on social media, but I want you to listen to another activist. And not only is this somebody who also stirs up the rhetoric on social media and the like, this is a Los Angeles school teacher teaching the children of Los Angeles who also received a human rights award from the folks at the California Teachers Association. Listen.
This is South Central Los Angeles. They are not the only ones with guns in this city. And I don't say that because we're calling for violence.
Damn.
I'm saying that because the people have every right to defend themselves against masked, unidentified gunmen with AR-15s and other military rifles. The people have every right to defend themselves. That's not violent, that's intelligent.
He does not get to qualify how we feel about a statement like that. If we feel it is calling for violence, then it's pretty clear it is. So at what point does speech like that rise to the level of speech that is not protected by the First Amendment because it ultimately does incite violence?
It's when it does exactly what you just said, when it incites violence. I mean, listen, the First Amendment is a huge protection, but it's not limitless. You know, we've all heard the example, you can't yell fire in a crowded theater, where you also can't encourage others to commit violence against law enforcement. I mean, this is incredible to me how reckless it is, because these officers are out there doing an incredibly difficult job, and it's obviously potentially very dangerous, and they're trying their best to do it by preserving the safety of others, including those that they're detaining. And when you've got someone who's out there encouraging others to weaponize themselves, you're going to get this kind of conduct.
Ultimate Gliders in the bag.
Where somebody uses a vehicle. They don't need a weapon in the car. They don't need a gun in the car to cause harm and potentially death to others. If they're
what's up, Ultimate Glider? What's that?
Hey, what's up, guys? What's going on?
What's new?
What's up, bro? Where you from, bro?
I knew you were going to grill me right away, Wicked. You grill everybody, man.
What's going on?
I'm out here. I'm in Ox State, but more the Pittsburgh area.
Oh, Western PA.
Yeah, kind of in between
It-
Pittsburgh and Cleveland by
Is that
Youngstown,
Appalachia?
Ohio.
So is that Appalachia?
No, I'm over by Youngstown, Ohio. It's more Midwest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm about an hour from Cleveland, an hour from Pittsburgh.
So what's new, brother? What brings you to the panel, bro? We're happy to have you.
Not much, man. I usually catch you guys on the replay. Just sitting here at work trying to kill some time and figured I'd jump on real quick,
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. That's great. So you're a glider, man. If you don't mind, you don't have to tell us where you work, but what industry are you in, man? What field?
Yeah, I don't want to get too much into that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So what do you think in general about what Ike talks about or the state of the nation? What are your thoughts on it?
I mean, I agree with most of it. I come from a basketball background, so I mean,
How
a lot of
tall
the
are you?
stuff. You said what?
How tall are you?
6'1".
Okay.
Yeah, I was a guard back in the day.
So you think it's DNA?
The older I get, it's tougher and tougher to deny a lot of that.
Oh, you were
I mean,
trying to deny it at one point?
Yeah. What's to deny? Like, explain to us. What do you mean by that?
I don't think it's trying to deny it. I think it's just something you don't really think about until you hear somebody discuss it. You sit there and you see certain things in your life. And like I've heard you, Wicked, talk about, most cats are not really an issue. But when there's an issue, who's usually the issue, right? But so you sit there and just exactly the stuff that I've observed in my life, being the only glider in a lot of settings through ball and through all that. And you just look back on your life and you're like, okay, so maybe that's why so-and-so did this or so-and-so was like that. But it's tough to deny at times.
Wait, so your high school was a Sun high school?
So I went to a prep school, kind of similar how I've heard Ock describe.
Mm-hmm.
So I was around kind of guys and stuff from every background. Like guys I played with were from Harlem, the Bronx, Brooklyn. I went to a prep school out in the East Coast and played in college and all that. And so I've been around different types of dudes.
You went D1 or D? What did you go? D1?
I was a Division II guy.
Okay, so like whatever division you go to, you brothers, like you said, brothers from all over the world are there. So you got a good sample size. You know that it's not just, oh, this guy's from Harlem, so that's why he acts like this.
Yeah. And I coached as well. And I've coached kids from every background. So, like I said, I've been around it. Most dudes are good dudes, but I've been in certain environments of my boys and you see the neighborhood, you know how it is. And even where I'm from, you kind of get a little bit of that. You get a mix of all that. Like Youngstown's crazy out here,
How so?
But, oh, dude, Youngstown's one of the worst cities in the country per capita.
Really?
Oh, it's wild.
So what makes it a bad area?
Oh, I mean, you already know.
So there's like shootings, there's like robberies, carjackings.
Let him
go.
Drugs, shootings. I mean, it used to be mob controlled, and then the mills closed, and stuff changes, and it's Warren, Ohio, Youngstown. They're mini Clevelands. It's the same thing, just on a smaller scale. But it's. I mean, you know what it is. I mean.
All right. Last question for me. The gliders around you, right? Your loved ones, your friends.
Yeah.
Do they know, or what is like your impression of their state of awareness of how dire the situation is? Because it's dire.
So you asked me earlier, what do I do for work? And I don't want to get into that. But what I do for work is an industry where you wouldn't expect that people are pretty aware. But I work with some pretty aware people. Definitely not aloof, but we're not at work talking about this stuff. But certain people, that I'm tight with, they know what it is. And in my family, like we don't sit there and talk about this. I mean, I definitely have some cousins that are, they're like, they know what it is. And then, it is some female cousins. They're just so unaware because they're women. My mom, she's deceased now, but she definitely knew what it was, but she wasn't sitting there talking about it. But they're not unaware, like maybe the way I've heard like Fisherman talk about his family, if I'm remembering right. But like I said, we're not sitting there talking about this stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So is there a solution?
Would I say they're Auk Nation? No, I probably only know a handful of people that would probably get down with this.
Right. So what's the solution? Is there a solution?
There's no solutions. I like the whipping post solution. that Auk talks about, but I mean, I don't think there's any solution at this point.
Man, you're right in my book, brother. You strike me as a normal guy. Nice talking to you, bro.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, bro. Shout out to Alexander there across the pond. I see you on here too, man.
So let me ask you this. The white people who you say aren't aware of like what it is, for lack of a better term, like what do they think it is? Or do they even think there is going on?
Yeah, I don't think they think that deeply about it. And to be honest, man, I didn't really sit there and think that, I'm in my mid-30s now. So, you pay attention to stuff as you mature a little bit differently. I don't think that they really think about it because, I'm definitely a rare case as far as like most of my best friends are brothers. But as time's gone on and all the nonsense the last 5 years, I'm like, man, I don't even talk to my friends as much as I used to. But I think that most gliders are just don't even think about it. Probably think it's resources, which you've debunked 100 times over. It's not. I think they just don't think about it.
But it's fair to think that it's poverty because we're bombarded with that propaganda so much.
But here's my counter, Wicked, not to cut you off. So I went to college in Appalachia, and I don't want to get too deep into where, but in the Appalachian part of the country, where it was literally nothing but whites, nothing but, and it's one of the poorest states, if not the poorest states in the country. And there's obviously drugs and stuff, but there's absolutely no violence to the scales of even a smaller community around me.
We know that here, right? But what I'm saying is, I think it's fair for the people that don't know and think it is poverty. I think it's fair to give them grace, considering all the propaganda we get bombarded with.
No, I agree. I think that, we're just so brainwashed. I think we all are or were to an extent. I don't know how old you are, Wicked, but, like when I was in high school.
I just turned 21.
Okay, you're not 21. You're probably around my age if I had to guess. But like when we were, in our teens or whatever, we didn't think about this stuff. So I just think most people who aren't exposed to different things just don't think about it.
Right. For sure.
They just deny what it is.
And when I say that we should give them grace, that has its limits too. Because at a certain point, you got to give me a break,
Yeah, I agree.
As Thomas Sowell pointed out years ago, you didn't have this sort of violence, poverty or not. Now there's a channel, a police, there's a crime channel on YouTube, and about the only thing I ever see on there are black women in cars getting into altercations with the police or shoplifting big cars, and they didn't have that in the 30s and 20s, So it's more than just DNA.
What's funny, so I don't forget. So I think Ox kind of touched on this before about, like when you're younger, brothers all want to be hard or want to appear hard and blah, blah, blah. So me and one of my best friends, we've had that conversation many times. And he looks back, he's my age. He looks back on like when he was younger. He didn't do any of the stuff that Ox described that he did. But he's like, I don't know what it is, but we always just want to be hard or appear hard, basically verbatim what Ox described. And I always think back to the conversation when I hear Ock talk about his youth and, all that type of stuff. So it's just kind of funny. You know, that I think people realize it without wanting to admit, like, there's something in there that you want to be hard, you want to be this, you want to be that, even though you're not cut out for that the majority of the time.
You want to open fire into a random crowd recklessly.
Nah.
Yeah, man. So the people who don't see it, right? The white people who don't see it, do they see other things about black people? Like for instance, like do they see like, wow, black people can jump higher than white people, or black people, can dance better than white people? Do they see those things too, or that they don't see those things? Or what?
I think the majority do. Again, like, I don't hear people talking about that, but I think
No, but the white guy knows that you can just
I
look at a
think they
football
know and
game.
they see it. Yeah,
Like
I
if you
think
just
they
look at a
know and they
football.
see it.
Think about it, right? Think about it, right? You look at a football game, right?
It's like, why is every corner a brother? Because they got quick twitch. Like, it's not hard to figure out.
Well, how come all the black guys like do like a fucking dance, like, you know what I'm saying, like a fucking Soul Train dance when they score, and the white guys just spike the ball. I'm not saying the white guys aren't as happy as they scored, but it's a reason the brothers dance, because they can dance, right?
Yeah, I like Jamarquavious celebrations. The AK.
Yeah, but it's like if you think about it, right? They can see other things about black people that are different, but they don't. But so there's got to be some kind of like trying to not see it, right? Or indoctrinated that it's wrong to see it, right?
I think it's probably the indoctrinated, like you just said, probably the indoctrinated part.
Because I know white people see different stuff about. I know they see, because we were watching we were doing a documentary a couple weeks ago, maybe like a month or so ago, and it was from the 70s. They were like, all pimps are black. They were like, they were like, why are all pimps black? Why is every pimp black? And it's like, this is in the 70s, because they talked more freely back then, but it was like white people see things, like they see differences in race, they see differences in that stuff. But when it comes to crime, and when it comes to brain power or acumen or academic
Violence or impulse control.
In Britain at that time, a lot of pimps were Maltese.
But when it comes to crime and academia, or you know what I'm saying, like things like dealing with the brain, it seems like those two areas are taboo. Like you can't see racial differences in those two.
I think it's the indoctrination. I think it's that easy. I don't think it's like some complex equation. I think it's just,
But it can also be DNA, right? To whatever degree, because if it's DNA for Sons, it could definitely be DNA for Gladys too. That'd be fair, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I can see that.
To be considered at the least, right? I mean, you're not gonna remember this, Doc, but a long time ago you showed a video. We saw it here, and it was the funniest shit to me. It was a glider doing realty, and the way that he was just corny and so glider, he was gliding, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, we're different. We are fucking different. And I am. That was a while ago. I was tired then of having to ignore our differences.
Yeah, we're very different. And the thing about gliders, that it's like y'all DNA, it helps you build stuff. It helps you, you know what I'm saying, make these great civilizations and even small inventions that make life easy on a micro level. You know what I mean? The spring, the levee, different, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just the, a rope, a knot, you know what I'm saying? Just different shit that
we didn't build anything though. We stole it all.
Right. But
Yeah,
all
Sons invented everything.
All those little things, right, that y'all do, that y'all create, right? But you also have the fatal flaw of accepting everybody. You know what I mean? Y'all aren't like everything that people say about y'all is actually the opposite. Like y'all aren't racist, y'all aren't xenophobic, y'all aren't, like
Yep.
tribal. You know what I
Yep.
mean? So it's like
Right.
it's like it's like you end up bringing everybody under the umbrella, and then it ruins everything for you guys. Do you
That's a good point.
do gliders like did you understand that about your nature, or did you understand that when you from this channel, or when did that ever dawn on you?
I never paid attention to that till I started listening to you guys. And then I noticed even certain things within myself at times. I'm like, damn, is that DNA? Is that this? Is that that? So I don't think till, last couple of years I started following you guys that I noticed some of that stuff.
So tell me, let me just say this. So you're just walking through life, and you're just like, well, not just you, but like the typical glider is just walking through life and it's like, damn, there's a public school right there where I could send my kid to school for free, or I could pick up an extra job and go into my 401k, take a hardship on my 401k, and take out equity in the house to send our kid to a private school. Which one would I do?
We want in the bank.
Like it's just like, you know what I mean? Like it's weird that like you're doing things like that, right? And you don't see the difference. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I think I see what you're saying. I think so, like using your example, there's definitely, especially fathers, I think they're willing to spend the money to send their daughter to a quote unquote glider private school. And then obviously you have some, they'll want to send their sons because they, if they're in a certain community or certain dynamics within that school district, they just want their kid out of that environment. So I think that there are some parents that do think that deeply, because I know of certain cases like that, but I wouldn't say that it's over 50% or even close to that.
Right, but what I'm saying is that like if you look at the population of the public school, like, okay, so like my town, right? Let's just say 10 years ago, this town was, let's say, 5% black. Not even 2% black, right? And the public school was 2% black. Now the town has got to be 15% black, right? 15, something like that, pushing up there, 15, 20% black. And the public school is now 70% black. Like those white kids are going somewhere to school. Where are those white kids going to school if they're not going to private school?
Yeah, I mean, there's probably some of that, but if some people moved away, some of those gliders.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. No, that's true. That's true. Very true. That's happening here too. But okay, so let's take it even there, right? Okay, so you take your kids out of the public school because of the presence of blacks. We'll just speak open. Some of your friends, lifelong friends, you grew up there, y'all from there, thought they were going to die in the town. They're leaving because of the presence of blacks, right? The local park that you used to go to, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Now it's like, not the same, right? So that's the presence of blacks, right? You don't go to that park anymore. You may have just gone for night strolls, and it's a beautiful night tonight. Let's go for a walk. Now the blacks are there, so you can't walk around at night, right? So all these things because of the presence of blacks. Yet you guys have this strange thing where it's like you just how do you guys able to ignore all that when you make all these moves and do all these actions because of the presence of blacks? Because we're basically saying that, like, well, you don't really think about it, but you're doing all this shit to get away from them, And then you're still saying like we don't really think about it. You
I
feel me?
think they.
Am I
No,
crazy?
I know what you're saying. When I say they don't think about it, what I'm saying is I think they do what you're saying. They're afraid to even have the thought. A lot of them, but they still think it at the same time. I know it's kind of confusing what I just said.
No.
But
I get you. I get you. That's the indoctrination, right?
yeah, I mean it could be. But at the end of the day, I mean it's on you to figure out life for yourself.
Yeah, I just think that like it's like I had a lot of people from New York have come down to the city, right? And the way they dispose of their trash is different than the native people from this area, right? And the
Yeah.
way, and so it's like the mouse problem has upped in this town, right? So I put traps out. You know what I mean? I stuff all the holes. I pay Terminex $200 every 3 months. And then I can't just walk around and say, "Well, I don't really think about it." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. There's been a ton of New Yorkers in your area, like moving in.
Yeah. They come here. Yeah, they come.
I'm not gonna say it, but I kind of can figure out where you're at. I think.
Yeah. You definitely know. Yeah. I'm in PA. Yeah, but they're just they just. I mean, they're not even bad people really like that. Like, of course, because they tough. They think tough and shit. But as far as like just walking down the street, like it's just fine. But it's their like if you go to New York, people just throw shit in. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I've been all over, man. My boys from right around the corner from the Apollo. I got people in Soundview in the Bronx, Brownsville, like Canarsie. I've been everywhere in New York, so I know what you're saying.
Yeah. They so it's like when mice follow them, rats follow them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, you know what I mean? Even if they got on a $300 Gucci belt and a Richard Mille, they're gonna have rats. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's just is what it is. But yeah, so it's just
So
like
Hawk,
that.
it's funny when I've heard you talk about because I played with some dudes from PG County, so I'm familiar. I'm familiar with PG. One of my boys is from Columbia Heights in DC. I've been there.
Oh yeah.
So it's funny when I hear you talking about DC, and I'm like, okay, I know all those areas you're talking about. I'm like, yeah, I know so and so from there, so and so from there. I've been, to a couple of them, and it's just crazy seeing you cover DC and all those different spots that I've been or that I know of.
You played AAU, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So like the DC got ballers, but yeah, PG produced the most because a lot of the DC guys go to prison or they go to jail or they play the streets. But DC would produce the same amount of ballers as PG if they wasn't trying to be hardcore shit,
There's a good doc that Kevin Durant did. I think it's called
he left
In the
a lot
Water.
out, bro. That doc, I heard about that doc.
Yeah,
and names that
it was
wasn't.
all right.
It's way more.
Oh yeah, I know.
Way more ballers in PG than that. But I guess you know what I'm saying. He can come out. He can just do a part 2. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, he's the best though. He's the best to come out of it.
Ty Lawson was nice for a minute.
Nah, he don't compare to
KD.
KD.
He was nice though.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm talking about the best to ever come out of that area. KD's the best. You know what I'm saying? He's the best to ever come out of that area. He's number one. He's the top dog. And we had it's been a lot, especially when you think about the whole area, like the DMV area. He's still the best to come out of that area. But
it was funny because we have some Baltimore dudes too, more that play football, and it was funny because like you guys are like 30 miles apart, but it's like two different worlds. Those two cities, Baltimore, DC, and then PG. It was just funny being around those cats.
I didn't have one friend from Baltimore growing up.
I believe it.
I didn't know the name of any Baltimore schools. I didn't know the name of any Baltimore parks, any Baltimore clubs. All I knew was the Harbor and Camden Yards. I had no clue about the culture. They got this music called house music. We listened to go-go. So we had our whole music. I had no clue about anything. Like The Wire. Well, first it was The Corner, then The Wire. That was my introduction to Baltimore. like, you know what I'm saying? I had gone to some Orioles games because I was a big baseball fan. I'd gone to, Orioles games, but like other than that, and maybe in the Baltimore Harbor and the aquarium, man, like people from DC in those days, I think now it's different because of social media, but in those days, you didn't like Baltimore didn't even really come up. The only time you saw dudes from Baltimore was when you got locked up, and because the a lot of dudes they had the youth center, the youth place that they said the DC dudes was in Maryland, Oak Hill, so they sent them and it'd be Baltimore dudes there. So it's like other than getting locked up as a youth or juvenile hall, you'd never encounter a person from Baltimore. And like you said, it's literally 30 minutes away. It's literally. And then also it's even closer if you think about once you get like outside of PG County, you're basically in Baltimore territory because all those counties like have Baltimore swag. And
That's what I'm saying, because the DC dudes, they were always bumping the go-go, and then the Baltimore was like kind of the end of the Northeast, like in my mind. You know what I mean? Like the last Northeast city,
DC's got a southern swing. He got a southern swing, but we definitely not the South.
That's like where I'm at, like in PA, like I'm literally 2 miles from Ohio. So it's like we're technically the Northeast or Mid-Atlantic, quote unquote, but it's Midwest. It's the same thing as like DC.
No, PA is very Midwestern vibes. Even over here, it's Midwestern vibes. Because before the New York people moved in, it was very Midwestern vibes. Even here on the east side.
Yeah.
But yeah, now it's like straight like fucking the Bronx and shit.
South Bronx, Puerto Ricans,
bro. You can't find if you find a barber in this town that's not Dominican. You like I'll give you $100 if you can find a barber that's not Dominican.
Who do you go to? You got a nice lineup recently. It looks like you got
Dominican. Yeah. I mean, there's nobody else. There's not even a black African American barber in this town.
That's crazy. Because where I'm at, there's no Hispanic. It's all black and white and straight FBA. No half of you, no half tethers.
No, it's FBA is here, but they just the barbers.
No, I know.
The FBA.
Catch you later.
All right, man. Yeah, the FBAs here are just like, they just I don't know what they do. Like I really don't know what work at Target or work at Walmart. I don't know what they do here.
Collect me and yours money, collect our tax money.
I don't know, maybe so, because I just can't think of
8.
Yeah, I can't think of an industry where I see them at. Like I don't see them like because the native whites still work in a lot of the stores and still do a lot of the stuff. But I can't really think of what the FB. Maybe they work on Department of Public Works. I think I see a few of them doing public work. But yeah, I don't know what the FBAs do here, man. I ain't gonna lie. I really stay away from them too, man, because it's like you know what I'm saying? I'll speak and but I don't be like buddy with the FBAs, man.
The older I get, man, I'm the same way. Certain bars and stuff I used to go to, nope, not going there anymore. You know how it is. Just the older you get, you're just like, nah, I ain't fucking with it.
Yeah, I mean, and it's nothing wrong with that because I mean, like I've had my black experience. Like you got to think, like if you feel like you missed something, that's one thing, right? If you feel like you missed something, like like damn man, I wish I would have been more black, or I wish I'd have been, been hung in the hood more. I wish I'd have hung around. I wish I would have done something, that I could have, said didn't do when I was young. But I mean, I pretty much did a lot of this mischievous stuff that I wanted to do when I was young, and I already know where that stuff leads. So when I see like dudes my age, which is very common, like it's nothing to see FBAs that are 50 acting like they're 20.
Oh yeah, I know plenty of them.
It's nothing. Like it's not like a big deal at all. And actually, when they don't act like they 20, it's actually, remarkable. But so I mean, I see that and I'd be like, I already know where that's headed, man. I already know where that's headed, man. Y'all two gonna fall out in 3 months. Y'all gonna fall out. Y'all two gonna fall out in 3 months and be, threatening each other. And so I'm like, man, y'all go ahead and live your life. I'll be over here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they always fall out. Some men always fall out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've seen it. I mean, I still know cats in their mid-40s that are, rolling up in the black and mild. I'm like, damn, you're 45, man. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, man. They going and it just is what it is, man. And whatever I'm missing, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, but what about this? And what about the culture? Man, fuck the culture, man. Fuck the culture, man. You don't even know what that means. Like, you don't even, like, what's the culture? I don't know. Put them on the spot. Ask them, what's the culture? They can't tell you. They can't tell you. So it's like, you're not missing nothing, man. You're not missing nothing. And then there's also always the, well, what if something happened? What if you need some backup? What if you need some niggas to roll with you and shit like that? Which those things are legitimate. You know what I'm saying? Like you do need to have backup and have niggas you can call to crash out with you and all that stuff too. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, like those dudes are more of a liability to you than to anybody you might call them in the middle of the night and we need a ride, on. And then when we get caught, everybody gonna snitch. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna snitch. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna snitch. These old dudes ain't dying in prison.
Nope.
These old dudes gonna tell, man. So it's like there's no benefit. Like there's absolutely no benefit at all to being around like, your typical, sunmen and shit like that. It's absolutely no benefit. You know what I'm saying? And then if you got kids, your kids can't even play with their kids because their kids will more likely to rub off on like whatever manners and good, behavior you teach your kids. Well, kids, that don't rub off on bad kids. It's always the bad kids that rub off on the good kids. You never send a bad kid around a bunch of kids that's saying yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am, and that bad kid come back home talking about some yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. It don't work like that. You know what I mean? It's always the good kids that get turned out by the bad kids.
Yep.
So you definitely can't have a play date with them. You send your kids to a play date with them, and they come back with a black eye and shit, or they come back, cussing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Twerking and shit. And it's like, man, it's just like, man, yeah. Just like,
I got to jump off, but real quick before I do. So I found your channel like 2.5, 3 years ago because of Steve Kim on Fearless.
Yeah, that's my boy. Shout out to Steve.
He mentioned the channel a couple times on some segments. I was like, what is it? I got to look this up. So I looked it up and I was like, okay, checked you out and all that. And I was glad to see you on Whitlock a couple times. You know, when he was doing his Caitlin Clark thing, now he's he's off that wave and
I still talk to Whitlock. Whitlock's my boy, man. He's good people, man. I just I'll be back on there. You know what I'm saying? When the time is right. I was supposed to be on there so many times, but the slot that he has for me is right when I pick my daughter up from school. So I was able to go on there a few times because my wife wasn't at work and she was able to pick my daughter up. But
I figured it's tough because he goes live at like 11.
Yeah,
Eastern
my
time.
slot is at 12, right?
Yeah.
So I got my daughter gets out of school at 12:30.
Well, she probably on a half day or whatever,
Yeah,
kindergarten or
yeah,
something.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly. So,
yeah.
so I would have been on there way more. You know what I'm saying? I've been there way, way more than that. But I just just couldn't do it.
Yeah, but now I was glad to see you on that stage. I was glad Steve pulled the strings there. You know.
Yeah, man. You know.
I
Yeah,
remember
Steve,
that time Whitlock was in the chat the one day. And
yeah,
you
yeah.
were pissed. You were pissed because nobody told you.
Yeah, I was like, why would you tell me? Like, they tell me everything else. They tell me everything else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would you tell me that? But yeah, everything's good, man. Everything's good. I'm trying to figure out this live stream thing on this channel. But once I get this channel up and running, man, it's gonna be amazing, man. I mean, OckNationNews.com. Salute to everybody out there. Let me
Yo, Locke, I emailed you. I sent you a picture with the error I was getting before I jump off here. I'm sure everybody else probably got the same thing. So just check that
Okay.
out. Let me know what's up, and I'll sign up when it works out. So
Thank you very much, man.
all right, man. Appreciate you, brother.
All right, man. You too.
All right, peace.
Douglas Chunk says, just realize that suns kill more gliders annually than all poisonous creatures and predatory animals combined here in the U.S. But average gliders have far greater fear of non-humans. That's actually interesting, man. But is that true, Douglas Chunks? Do gliders not? I think gliders fear suns, man. I think they do fear suns. I think that like there's nobody's gonna cancel you or uninvite you to Thanksgiving dinner if you say you're scared of a fucking, you know what I'm saying, a rattlesnake, you know what I'm saying, or a cobra. But you can, you know, become person non grata. You say you're scared of Thugtavious and Daquantavious and shit. So it's like, are gliders more scared of those creatures than they are of suns? Because I see gliders in the outdoor a lot. Gliders are in the outdoors. One place that gliders do camping, hiking. Gliders do a lot of hiking, a lot of hunting, a lot of camping. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think maybe gliders are repressing their fear, or they're just not speaking on it. Because but yeah, that is an interesting stat, man. That we kill more. Yeah, man. We whack gliders, man. We whack gliders, man. And then we turn around and claim to be scared of them, and then y'all believe us. That's the one. I think that's more remarkable than anything. That gliders actually believe that sun people in societal settings are afraid of them. And I know a lot of gliders don't think that, but like the liberal ones and the ones that promote that bullshit, and then when you hear it all the time on the news and on social media that black people are just terrified of white people. We need our safe spaces. White people are so harmful to black people. The fact that a white person could like believe that is absolutely remarkable. It just shows you how you can tell anybody anything. Because if I was a white person, I'd be like, wait a second. I've never seen a black person move out of the way for me. I've never seen a black person hesitate to like take it to level 10 with me. I've never seen a black person, you know what I'm saying, like back down from me. I've never seen a black person, no matter how few they are in the place, not turn up the level 10 if there's some kind of altercation with white people. I've never seen there's no evidence that black people are afraid of white people. Yet some white people still believe that when black people say that. There's absolutely no evidence. None. But there's a lot of evidence that white people are afraid of black people. A lot of evidence, man. Doug says he loves the outdoors and reptiles. I'm talking about average gliders being clueless. Yeah. No, I got you. I definitely understand that, man. I definitely understand that. I definitely understand that. Without a doubt. The gliders are clueless. But the thing is, it just doesn't make any sense that they're that clueless. To be that clueless takes work. And of course, indoctrination. It takes a lot of indoctrination and a lot of work on the part of the individual. Like to actually think that black people are scared of you as a white person, you know how much you have to override and bypass, you know what I'm saying? Obvious data and you just gotta overpass memories, interactions. You just gotta like override all that, bypass all of that. Like, yeah, black guys tremble when they see me. Like Scott from Accounting is like, yeah, I strike fear in Jamarquavious' heart when I step on the scene. Like when I step on the train car, Jamarquavious settles down and buttons up because Scott from Accounting's here. Like, in order to think that, you have to be like next level, like clueless or aloof or yeah, man. Salute to Doug Chucks, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to all you guys, man. Everybody, man. Salute, man. I'll be back tonight, man. Same black time, same black channel. I'm out of here. Subscribe.